What's up, Brentwood?
Here.
Who is it? Who do we have?
We have Valerie. She's right here.
Hi.
Hi, Valerie. She's right there. How do we know you?
I'm Rebecca's niece.
Oh, Val, I met you, right? You came to Top Producer Dinner.
Yeah.
Cool. What's up? Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect. Do we have any other first timers or any other guests to the call today? Go ahead. iPhone, you're waving your hand. White t-shirt. Let's go ahead and say hi, bro. And how'd you learn about this meeting? Take yourself off of mute.
My name is Hermes I. Blessing. I'm with eXp Realty.
Perfect, bro. And how'd you find out about us?
I'm new in the industry. I was about to use my laptop.
Okay. But you're on your phone, and we
Yeah.
thank you for being here and appreciate you being here and showing up.
You're welcome.
Awesome, brother. Awesome.
I was invited by Ronnie Escalante.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. Do we have any other guests on the line today? No? All right, cool. Well, awesome, you guys. Listen, as always, if you are new to this group, make sure to put your Instagram handle below. That way we can all stay connected. And also, if you have any wins or shout outs or people that you want to put on game, please make sure to put that into the chat. I'm going to turn it over to Molly and Laura. Not sure who's going first. You guys can decide who's going first. Laura has some quick escrow updates, and then Molly and I think Rebecca are going to give you a quick update from the marketing end. So let's turn it over to you guys. Go ahead, Laura.
Okay. Hi. I was asked to do another just quick run through of best practices for our sales tracker. We have a quick link for the sales tracker, which is at teamfastescrow.com. And I know it sounds silly, but we also take coming soon's actives and pending properties there, not just properties that have gone into escrow. So when you and your TC, your TC are filling out the form, all the data that is entered will directly populate into the system, which means that we have hundreds of people adding data into the system, which creates a lot of variances and sometimes issues for when we're searching data, when pulling reports, etc. I do generally check each entry and make corrections if needed, but I am fallible and occasionally make mistakes and sometimes don't catch other people's mistakes. So when entering the transaction information, please make sure you use traditional capitalization and punctuation, AKA no all caps or no all lowercase, please. Please double check the address and the spelling of the agent's names when you're entering, and making sure that your name is entered the same every time if possible. A new thing with our system is that for the question, what is your percentage of the side of the transaction? For some reason, the system is now making you press return for that particular question when you're adding in a number that has a decimal point into it. Not sure what updates the system made that makes it to be like that now, but unfortunately that is the case. So there you go. For adding in dates, sometimes I also see that people add the COE as being in a different year. I've tried to make some updates so that's not, the case anymore, but please just be mindful for that as well. Lastly, when entering emails, please only put the emails, no other names or, TC or this or that, just separated by a semicolon. It's the one that's just a dot on the top and like a comma on the bottom. That helps out a lot when it comes down to the automated emails that go out. So you know that your transaction has been put into the system. Yeah, that should be about it. Trying to be as fast as possible. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns. I'm always available via Slack, text, carrier pigeon, email. Let me know.
And that information gets added, this is Karina on Kenny's account, that information gets added one time and any updates get emailed to Laura. So just don't enter it every single time you get it active and then it goes pending and etc. Just the one time for the property.
Love it, love it. And make sure you guys, if for some reason you don't have it, the link for teamfastescrow.com is in the chat below. I'm now going to turn it over to somebody that needs to have a little bit more energy, a little bit more spunk, a little bit more pep in her step. I'm going to turn it over to Rebecca, and hopefully she starts to come over out of her shell. She's going to do some marketing updates. And so Rebecca, let me turn it over to you. And then Molly's going to put some links down below that are important for you guys to have as well. So Ms. Sandoval, let me turn it over to you.
Hi guys, happy Tuesday. So as far as the links, we do have a couple, some for marketing. What we ended up doing is that we put just sold and just listed in one survey. So that way it's easier, but also keep in mind that the agents do have to provide the farm list. So please make sure if you are going to be requesting the postcards, please make sure that you are attaching the farm list. You get that from title, and Kenny does pay for 200. And if you do want to do pending or just sold, that's going to be the agent's expense. Besides that, we also have high notes presentations. So if you guys have any upcoming listings, just hit us up. Sydney and I both take care of your listings and marketing needs. So if you guys have any questions, also always make sure to shoot some high resolution pics for us. It'll help the postcards look nice versus like looking pixelated. So if it's not high resolution, it will be reaching out to ask for high resolution. So just to get you guys ahead of the curve, but we're all happy to help. Happy Tuesday, guys.
Beautiful. Love it. And you guys, once again, those links are in the chat below. So if you just want to have them, grab them, bookmark them to your computer. If you're not driving or if you're not on your phone, please make sure to grab those. You can also find those in Slack. But ladies, appreciate the update. Let's continue cruising on. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen really quick and forgive all of my tabs and let me present this here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get right into it for this week. We have a lot to talk about, a lot of huge accomplishments for the week, but let's go to Sisu. Hours working in your business. This is income producing activities. Jane Hung came in at number 1. Right behind her was Eric, at number 2. Kim came in at number 3, and Damian and Michael the Savage tied for number 4 for most hours working in their business this last week. Conversations. It seems that Michael is always leading the conversation board. So if I were you guys and struggling to have conversations or wanting to know, well, what's he doing? He's a total humble cat. I would spend some time, if you see him in the office, like, hey man, how are you having that many conversations? What are you doing? Do you have a dialer? What services are you using? How many doors are you knocking on an average? Same thing with Maria. These are high level conversations, you guys. Maria came in number 1. Jane is also having tons of conversations. Damian consistently having tons of conversations. And Patrick, the more conversations, the more appointments set you're going to have. Appointments attended. I don't think that this number is accurate. Now I'm just going on based on what is recorded in Sisu. So make sure that you guys are putting in your appointments attended for the week, because this is going to be the biggest KPI in your business. Kevin Magna came in at number 1 this last week. Jane came in at number 2. Sarah came in at number 3. And Andrew and Carla came in tied for number 4. So love it. Congratulations to everybody that made the leaderboard for those categories. Hours working on their business. Julian came in at number 1. Cyrus came in at number 2. Vivian came in at number 3. Kim came in at number 4. And Carla, once again, came in at number 5. So congratulations to each of you. Before we get into escrows and before we get into community contributions, I actually wanted to just edify Cynthia really quick. And I want to edify all of you badass boot campers that graduated from boot camp last week. If you guys were a graduate from last week's boot camp, give us a reaction down below, a little party symbol. We're super, super excited. So for the people that were not able to attend, the room was packed. The graduates had guests there. They all came up, they got their certificates. And how cute are these? BU, but fast little trophies that they all got to walk away with. So just thought this was cute. So Cynthia, this is all about culmination, right? This is all about decision making and seeing things come full circle. Let's hear from you and the training department and mentorship department. Obviously, talk a little bit about that, and then if we can get a little sneak peek of what's on the horizon for the next level of boot camp. Let's hear from you. You'd have to take yourself off of mute. There we go.
Okay, yeah, so it was amazing. Really, really great to see all the graduates. They worked really hard to cross that stage. It was just really cool to see everyone come together in person. Let's see. So what we're going to do this next round, like if you guys thought this boot camp was brutal, this was nothing compared to what's coming up for the prospecting portion of this. So Eric and I are working with Elias to get this new boot camp together for you guys. And we are so excited because this is what's going to get us into contracts, is this next boot camp. And
Yes,
then
real quick,
last,
do you have to be new to attend boot camp?
no. You can be as seasoned as a rotisserie chicken. Like, you can be super seasoned. It's for anyone. It's truly for anyone. Yeah, I'm just stoked about it. We're stoked about it. We're gonna get the info out to you guys as soon as we've got the game plan together. We'll get it out to you guys, and it's gonna really move the needle forward, not just for the company, but in our businesses as well. So make sure that you're attending these team meetings like you are, so that you guys know about it, because it's gonna be open only to a small number of agents. So look out for more info.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And Eric, I'm going to come to you in a couple minutes, big dog, with a quick update from you. I know you're eating right now, but I'm going to come back to you in a few minutes. But you guys, the boot campers showed up in a big way. They did the work. They're moving forward. They're getting in the contract. You guys, it's such a special, special opportunity. Now, like I said last week, it's like, now we're going to do the work, right? We're going to go in, we're going to do the prospecting, and we're going to elevate. And that's something that anybody can get involved with, right? If you want to up your level of prospecting, come in. If you feel like you're at a low in your business, come in. It doesn't matter if you're a $20 million producer or if you're a $2 million producer, come in and start shaking things up. You guys, let's turn it over to the community events. We always talk about community contributions. So I want to give you guys a moment to talk about anything that's going on in the community that you're involved with, participating in, or you'd like to put everyone on game. Does anybody have something that they'd like to mention at this moment?
Elias, if I can go.
Yes, Ben Rojas, go, my bro.
All right, your bread right here, coming at you, getting this
Right,
sourdough. That's right. Sorry if you guys, hopefully you guys can hear me over the rattling of my amazing Prius that gets 800 miles to the gallon. But I'm going to be not elected, but I'm going to be sworn in as the 2022 NARUP chapter president for NARUP East Bay. We're going to be hosting a carnival-themed inauguration on April 14th. It's at the Team Fast offices. It is a fundraiser for the chapter, so we keep hosting events and doing good for the community. So it's unfortunately not free for Team Fast members, but we do have registration links. It's going to be $50 for the event and $49 annual fee. The annual fee allows you to get into the remainder of the year's event at zero cost for the free events. But this is going to be a catered party with food, with beverages, with a salsa band. It's going to be amazing. I would love all you guys to show up and support. We're all going to be showing up in carnival type themes. So if you are into partying and you would like to network with top producing agents in a fun Latin themed environment, please come to the event. I will post the event details in Slack because I'm driving right now, but thank you very much.
I love it. Now we're talking like carnival or like you're like carnival, like in the
No, man, not like carnival where you barf on like, the Ferris wheel, dude. Carnival,
okay, like carnival. Okay, cool. Like Brazilian style carnival.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Oh,
Brazilian
dude.
style carnival.
All right, hey, let's give him a huge congratulations. Being the president of such a great organization, my brother. So happy for you and so happy, about what you're going to contribute to that organization. Stoked for you. Let's go over to Danielle, then we'll come over to.
Thank you.
Hey, good morning. No, just today I'm going to be volunteering at the Alameda Food Bank, the organization that Ernesto did. So I'm pretty stoked about that. And I would just like to also say, even if you don't have the time to maybe go to a food bank for 3 hours, which there's always something you can do, either we have time, we have money, or we can, donate food, or even just use your voice to stand up for people. So there's always something I think you can do, even if you say you don't have the time or you can't do it this month, there's always a little something I think you can do.
Love it, Danielle. Absolutely love it. Otis, you had something you want to chime in on, bro? Community contributions. Let's hear from you.
Yes, actually, I just found out about it a few hours before our session today. A friend of mine is doing a food bank. We're also in San Francisco at 10 a.m. in Hayes Valley in the Fillmore district. It's also a deeper than rap event where they'll be doing performances and intellectual interviews on the spot with some artists. So it's a place for creatives. My friend, his name is Eric. I'll put his Instagram handle. He's still looking for volunteers. So if anybody wants to go help some families with some food and be in a creative space as well, I'll have it in the chat for you guys.
I love it, Otis. Thank you, brother. Thank you. We'd love to help out and contribute any way we can. Angel, we'll go to you, and then Run On, we'll come full circle with you. Go ahead, Angel.
Hi, everyone. So Aria Solano, we're doing an event tomorrow from 4 to 6 at the Team Fast office in Fairfield, 490 Chatborn. It's going to be a social media mixer. Marketing Babe's going to be there. And then Garrett Yan is also going to be there. It's $20 per person. If you're an Aria member, it's free. So if you guys can, drop by tomorrow, 4 to 6. Kim has the flyer on her page, so just go register, and Marketing Babe should also have it as well.
Love it. I love it. Love what's going on in all these offices. Let's go to you, Run On.
Hi. So I just signed up for a new community event with the Goodness Village, April 16th, 5:30 to 7. I think we're going to be doing bingo night and possibly pizza and wings. I just kind of threw it together. So this is for the Goodness Village. That's the first one. They're actually putting together a barbecue at the barn. Let me see if I can switch my camera over. Come on. There we go. So I will drop it in Slack, but it's on June 18th at 5 o'clock. It's in Livermore. Again, it's the Goodness Village. And let me see if I can switch over. If anybody is interested in being a sponsor, they are raising money to build their community center and expand on their let me flip this back, can't multitask, expand on their community. Right now they have a resident of 28 people, and basically they provide low housing, cost-effective tiny homes, and building a community that, you know, people are homeless and they need to build the trust back. So anybody who is interested in the April 16th, it's a Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Let me know. I just ordered the bingo set. And then we're going to be putting together prizes for the community, whatever they kind of need as in terms of prizes and gift cards. So if you can't make it, you can contribute in terms of a prize that we can give out during the event. And then the June 18th at 5 o'clock barbecue at the barn. I'll drop both events in the Slack. I'm on my computer right now. I'm on my phone right now, saddling 2 meetings. So I'm going to drop off this call, but I did want to just throw this part out there.
Awesome. Love it. Love it, you guys. I love what's going on. And as the weather starts to get, you know, better and it's sunny outside, there's going to be more and more things that we can get out there and get involved with. So appreciate you guys. Looking forward to seeing all those links and seeing how we can support in any way. John, you had put something in the chat a little bit earlier. There was somebody else new on the team. I think it was Adrian. Am I seeing that correctly? Adrian, are you here for the first time, brother?
Hey, thanks for calling me out there, John. I joined really quick last time, but yeah, I guess this could be considered first time. So yeah, thanks.
What's up, bro? So tell us a little bit about the backstory. Where'd you come from? Why'd you join the team?
Yeah, so I came from Compass, but probably like everyone else, kind of watched Kenny as he grew and started his own gig, man, but pretty impressed by it and excited to join the team. Definitely been fun so far. So looking forward to meeting everyone along the way.
Cool, brother. Well, welcome aboard, man. All right, guys, let's continue on. Let's go right into our Team Fast escrows, you guys. We have a lot to talk about this week. You guys contributed to the board in a huge way this week. So let's get right into it. Maria, I have 2 headshots for you on these slides. I'm sorry I missed this first one. I'll make sure to update that because this is an older one, and I think the preference is your new headshots. But anyways, nonetheless, let's go right into this. Actually, we'll get to that in a second. Let's go to the first category. Jane got into contract, 180,000. Bo Pryor with this first contract. Congratulations to Bo. Will, 205. Will again, 315 with Keelan Johnson. Anna Pacheco got into 2 contracts this last week. Sorry, guys. Go back, my apologies. Chris Sambajon and Kim Tran got in contract for 425. George got into contract for 450. This is his first fast transaction. And Daniel got into contract for 530. This dude has been on an absolute run. So George, let's hear from you, man. This is your first contract, first official contract with Team Fast. Let's hear from you, bro. I want to hear all about this transaction and what was the strategy to get your offer accepted. Let's hear from you.
Yeah, so I actually, I brought this client over with me from when I was at my previous brokerage, but honestly, what was the game changer was actually setting him up on Real Scouts. Previously, I had been using KV Core to send him property leads, but the moment I put him on Real Scouts, he ended up finding something within less than a week, and we went that weekend, and it actually happened to be one that Real Scouts sent him. He loved it. We put an offer on it. And actually, Hector really helped me out with strategizing on putting in an offer. So what we did was that my buyer, he actually put in contingencies because it's here in Stockton. And so what we did was I was pretty competitive with as far as how I outreach to the listing agent, because I was joining Cynthia's bootcamp classes and the coaching sessions as well. So what I did was I was very communicative, congratulating the listing agent on getting his listing, being very complimentary, being proactive in my outreach. But then not only that, when I did submit my offer, I remember Cynthia saying, you know what, send a video of you congratulating them, thanking them. And even though I was nervous, I did it. And he ended up giving me a call saying like, hey, you know what, like, thank you so much for being so proactive. We actually want to go with your offer. It had all contingencies. They actually wanted us to remove the appraisal contingency, but my client wasn't comfortable with it. So I'd let my client know like, hey, you know what? It could cost us the deal. I said, but you never know. We ended up getting a call back and they kept it as is. And so right now we're pretty much looking to close on April 4th.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, and here's the thing, you guys, this is why this is beautiful, that George had a disconnect and a belief that like, like almost like crippled by the fear of video. And I'm like, bro, like, dude, you have such a great spirit and great energy. And like now, like there's no turning back for you, bro. I think we have unleashed the beast and there's going to be no turning back for you in regards to video. And you're going to create countless amounts of video this year. Your business is going to grow 20% year over year. And I'm just super excited for you. Super excited, man. Super excited, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. Keep grinding. All right, guys, congratulations to everybody that made it on the board in that category. Let's move to the next category. Jordana Taylor, Maria Dominguez, partnering up on completely opposite ends of the bay. Sonny Wong, once again, 555,000. Mr. Nicholas Guzman, 590. This is his first transaction as well as a fast agent. Congratulations, Nick. Person Pinto got into contract on two transactions, 650 and 815. Joe Allen Brooks got into contract for 645 and Ernesto got into contract for 770. So I would like to call on Herson. Herson, are you on the line today, big dog? Herson going once, Herson going twice. All right, cool. We're going to move on. Let's go over to Maria.
I'm here.
What's up, big dog? Let's hear from you, bro. 2 transactions in the week, man. Congratulations. Tell us about it.
Well, shoot, I don't know. I was just working really hard with them. One in Antioch, which is my seller, the one I was in contract originally, and then a buyer that I met through an open home.
Cool. So tell us about the buyer that you met at an open house. How did you hook them to even work with you? And then what was the strategy to get your offer accepted?
So I got a couple buyers out of that open home. So what happened at that open home, it was Roxanne's open home, and I had a circle of people around me. And when I was giving that information, there was a language barrier. So it was a bunch of Latinos. And this couple loved me and said, we don't care what happens. We just want to work with you. And then I got them pre-approved with the lender. After that, we started home shopping. After home shopping for about three weeks or a month, we got into contract. And yeah.
I love it. I love it. And it's hard not to like you, man, and gravitate towards you. So congratulations. I know you've been working your ass off. You've been in the office all the time. So great job to you, my brother, and keep crushing it.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's go. Let's move on. 770 to 990,000. Rebecca Gamon for 830,000. Congratulations. Linnell and Gabrielle, who have formed this amazing alliance. I'm seeing their faces on this board every single week. Great job, ladies. And Gabrielle, love the new headshot with the new jacket. Kevin Grant, $900,000, and Vivian, $925,000. So let's hear from Kevin. Kevin, I don't know if we've had you talk on the meeting before, big dog, but are you available to talk about this transaction? All right, Kevin's not here. What about Gabrielle and Linnell? Are you guys able to talk about this transaction?
Yeah. Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah. So this, I don't know if Nell's on the line, but this is a client that had been looking for months. And eventually she came to Nell and I, just super unsatisfied with her experience with her other realtor, who she felt like the realtor wasn't on her side at the end of the day. So Nell took the reins and got the client re-energized for her search. It got her pumped up again. And the way this deal happened was really through Nell making really good communication with the seller's agent and building up that rapport and that connection. And he ended up accepting our offer. And really, she's still great at that. That's something I actually am trying to lean into, is being better with building rapport. But yeah, within basically 3 weeks after this client came to us, we got her into contract. So I don't know. Nell's texting me to stop.
Stop saying good things about her.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if she wants to add anything, but that's the story of that transaction.
I love it. I love it. And you guys have formed like this true alliance within the team. And I love seeing that, how that's blossomed and how consistent you guys have been. So congratulations to both of you. So being the genius behind all of our marketing, she still finds time to sell a bunch of real estate. So good stuff, Gabrielle. All right, guys, let's move to the $1 Million Club. Quite a few names on this list as well, you guys. So Leo Peak got into contract for $1 million. Shy Pilgrim got into contract on a flex deal for her very first transaction with us, which was also for $1 million. Vivian Ho and Kevin Bowie, over $1 million. Bandana, over $1 million. Sabu and Kevin Magna for 1.1. And I think this is actually Sabu's official first contract. And then Maria Dominguez for 1.170. I want to hear from Sabu and Kevin. I also want to hear from Maria. So Kevin Magna, I see that you're on the line, bro. You want to talk about this transaction?
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, big guy.
Yeah, this one came in maybe 5 weeks ago, and Sabu and I kind of tag teamed it. They were looking Tri-Valley, they were looking Hayward, and he just went hard. He knew he needed to get that momentum started. This was his first fast deal. Super excited for him. He went all in. Both of us went out on one showing day. We showed 3 houses, and this was one of the ones that we showed that day. The agent had just come over from somewhere else to eXp. And so we were like, oh man, you got to do this deal with Team Fast. You know, we're going to get this thing done. And there were 14 offers on this thing. We were not the highest, but she knew she was going to get this thing done with us. And we're going to bring this thing across the finish line. Huge shout out to Sabu. He is a hustler. He's in the right place. And we're going to keep doing this thing.
So I love this. And let's stay here for a quick second, Kevin. You know, you've been here for a while now. You've had tremendous success in our environment. What are some things, other than obviously his hustle, that's a given, what are some attributes of Sabu that you've seen that have helped him get into contract this early in his career, man? What have you seen from him other than the hustle?
He asks a lot of questions. He wants to learn and fail. He's not afraid to take action. He's, you know, using I'm his mentor, so he's using it as a resource, right? So he's, and he's, you know, he didn't even want to hire a TC because he wanted to learn the whole process. But I was like, I had to pull the reins back on that one. Like, we got to get that TC in there. And we finally got the TC in there. But he's not afraid to learn. And he wants to continue to keep that momentum going. And hopefully he can grow out that Tri-Valley base for us with me and the others that are out here.
I absolutely love it. I don't see him on the line today, but let's make sure to give him a huge shout out. Tell him we said a huge congratulations. And thank you for being in this corner as always and being supportive. Maria, I want to ask you a question. Is this the largest deal that you've ever had in your career?
It is.
So I want to hear from you. Let's talk all about it.
It is. So this is my investor client. I've known him for 3 years. We met in Bible school, and he gave me a chance, loves the way I work. And this was a long time coming, this listing. So I literally got off the plane from Cabo And he was like, the property's ready to go. I was like, oh my God, what? It went on the market Saturday morning. And by Monday, I had 4 offers. By Tuesday, I had 6.
Wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for
And
you.
so I'm just going to add something real quick. There was another offer that we were getting ready to take, and the guy wanted 1-day inspections. And my client was like, we have offers that have no inspection contingencies, but we gave him 1 day and he did a pest inspection. We paid for it. And I'm calling him because I'm like, I know there's another offer coming in. And he waited until I think Monday and said, no, Sunday night, and said, hey, my client wants to do a home inspection, but won't do it until we get a contract. By then I already had one that was 100,000 over his. And I'm like, dude, I was really trying to give you a chance, because we would have ended up with one that was 100,000 less. So I'm like, dude, it would have totally been yours, but, and this, we're closing in 21 days. So we should be closing real soon. So I'm excited.
Okay. Largest career deal. How long have you been in the game? Just so we all know.
Okay. I'll say second chance since 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
Really, really good job. Congratulations
Thanks.
to you. And of course, he loves how you work, because the energy is contagious. Positive energy is contagious. Well, so is negative, but
Yeah.
contagious. So great job, Kevin, Maria, great updates, and tremendous job, you guys. Let's continue cruising on. We have even more in the $1 Million Club. Check it out. Run on Lou and Daniel Johnson, 1.2. Sunny Juan and Vivian, 1.25. Jordana, 1.575. Roxanne and Will K, 1.580, and Christina Pineda and Brittany Wade, $2.6 million. So I'd like to hear from Christina and Brittany, and then I want to go over to Jordana. Ladies, are either of you on, Brittany or Christina?
I'm on.
What's up, Christina? How are you?
What's up?
Ooh,
So,
okay. So I don't know if this is your largest career deal, but this is definitely Brittany's largest career deal.
this is mine too. It's super
What?
exciting.
Yes, yes. All right. So Christina, just take it away. Tell us all about this. I'm super happy for both of you.
And I would totally show my face, but I'm at the hair place right now. So it's a flex deal. Actually, they came in as a buyer and looking for property in Lodi. And Brittany, thank God she was willing and coachable, because she said, Christina, they're not responding to me. Is there any way, I don't want to let go of this lead. Is there any way that you can call him? I feel like there's still opportunity, but he keeps telling me he's working with multiple agents. And so I said, sure, let me do this. So I called him and I said, hey, you're working with my colleague, Brittany. Long story short, our conversation went really well. He ended up saying that he also needs to sell his home. So I said, great, I'm coming over with boxes and tape. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm your girl. And he laughed and he said, this is perfect. Okay, you have the appointment. So I said, Brittany, guess what? We have 2 deals going now. He wants to look for property in Lodi. His range is 2 million, and he wants to sell his home in Pleasanton. So she's like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, you know what? But this is, it's a teachable moment, right? You cannot be afraid to ask for help, and don't see it as a failure that you can't, transition the deal. Sometimes it's going to work that way, that you need help, and be that person, because don't think about the commission, oh, you have to split it, or, really out of these 2 deals we owed to Zillow, and that's 70%. But guess what? We got 2 deals, 1.8 million in Lodi. And then the 2.2 that we listed ended up getting almost 2.7. And we even had cash buyers. Out of that, we even got more people looking for property in that area. So now we're going hard on farming in that area. And the client wants to buy another home. So it's just—
will not have any referral fees attached to those.
Exactly. So no more referral fees. So I am super, super excited for Brittany, given her first listing. I mean, that's an amazing listing. And then 2, the opportunity to grow the relationship with the client, because he wants to go buy a 6-plex now. So it's endless. But I guess the teaching moment for me or anybody to share is that, don't be afraid to ask for help, and don't be afraid to partner, and don't be afraid to ask for the business. Because if I would have never jumped on that call and asked him, well, how are you getting this? Like, he would have never told me he's going to sell his house.
I love this. I love this. And it's like, just stay humble, you guys. Put your ego to the side. And if there's somebody in the environment that might be a better fit, if it's Kevin Magnet because you're in San Ramon or wherever you are, just do what's in the best interest of the client. And look what happened, and look what's going to happen. So Christina, you continue to be a pillar of support for the team and mentoring without even a mentorship title. And so really appreciate you, and shout out to Brittany. I know she's not on the call right now, but Brittany, really great job.
Okay, thanks.
All right, have a great day. Okay, congratulations. Jordana, let's hear from you. 1.575. This is a huge deal. I know it's not your largest deal in your career. However, it's definitely worthy of a conversation. So tell us how you got the lead and how you got this person over the finish line into contract.
Thank you. So this is a listing that I was working on forever. Was supposed to come to market like 5 times, just for various reasons it didn't. And I actually ended up I had a separate set of buyers that wanted to buy the home off market. Obviously, my preference is not to double end a deal, but in this case, it just worked. The buyers were willing to pay a prime because they knew how competitive the market is. And so we just all came to agreement, and that's what we landed at. And everyone's super happy. So
Love it. And this is close to your home, right? This is your neighborhood?
this is my neighbor. So it's one neighbor down the street, and then another neighbor who's living with their father right now wanted to buy the house. So
I absolutely love it.
And yes, Cynthia, while in the sky, I submitted both of these offers all happened on plain Wi-Fi. One of them didn't even go through because the Wi-Fi sucked, but I had a 9-hour travel day and literally worked for 7 hours to try to get these done. So.
Oh yeah, you want to get in contract, go on vacation. It never.
Yes.
It never fails. So Jordana, really, really good stuff. Congratulations. Will, I saw your hand up, bro.
Yeah, hi everybody. My name is Will from the Sacramento office. And I heard the comment that was just made about not wanting to double end. And I just kind of wanted to get it may not be where we're at on the call, but I wanted to kind of get a consensus on what Team Fast position is on that. We just transferred over from a brokerage that we ran on our own for the last couple of years. And my position has always been, if my marketing is able to bring in a buyer that can bring a highest offer for a seller, I am all about double ending. As long as you're giving your buyer a heads up chance against the top offer and a seller multiple counter where you don't direct your buyer to beat the other one and you give them a fair shot. If your people win and that's well documented, I'm all about that double end. And I was just curious what the leadership of Team Fast feels about that, because I'd hate to see agents shy away from that when they have an opportunity to crack that back and make the most money for their families.
Yeah, I think it's a good conversation to to take for our noon huddles, but it is definitely something that we have just advised against in the past. However, it is completely up to your guys' discretion. You guys are independent contractors, but we have definitely advised against it. Does it happen? And in this case, it was the neighbors, it was the community. It worked out perfectly for Jordana, 100%. So I think it's a case-by-case basis. But if we're asking high-arching conversation, if you were to ask Karina the same question, she would probably say we advise against it, pass that off to another agent, have them work exclusively with the buyer. You keep the focus on the seller. But once again, it is completely up to your discretion. You guys are all smart. You guys are all business owners. And I take it that you all make the best decision for your clients and for yourselves moving forward. So that's my advice, but we're going to move on. Good stuff. Great job. Go on vacation, get an escrow. All right, guys, we're going to stay here for a moment because this is monumental. So what we have seen in the recent weeks is we've seen a trend, and here's the trend. The trend has been $20 million on an average every single week. And that's just a testament of how hard you guys are working. And we're talking new agents, we're talking seasoned agents, we're talking top hitters in the company, we're talking about all different levels of experience. We're talking people lighting up the leaderboard in Sacramento, San Francisco, East Bay, over the Altamont, in all areas of the entire Bay Area and beyond, we are putting up transactions in a huge way, you guys. So right now, this last week was our single highest production week in 2022. You guys produced 26,197,000 in pending volume last week alone. For the people in the back of the room, that's 26,197,000 in pending escrows for 1 week, you guys. Single highest production week we've ever had. 31 new escrows. Pending escrows right now, we're at 99 million, 127 sides, and closed, we're at 129,621,644, and that's 177 sides. So people say, can you get to 2 billion? I say, hell yeah. I say we can exceed that number. If you guys continue this level of production, and then at the 6-month mark of the year, we're obviously have more agents. That's when we saw more increase in our production last year. I think that we can definitely hit those numbers. So congratulations to everybody on this call for hitting those high numbers and achieving that. So wanted to turn it over to Eric. Eric, obviously I want to get your insight on this. That's a huge week. Being one of the coaches, man, what are some thoughts on your end? If you want to share any dialogue about that, I'm going to actually go downstairs so I can get my charger. But Eric, chime in on this, big dog.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, super proud and impressed by all of you on this call that contributed to that huge number. You know, moving forward, I think, you know, to hit that $2 billion bill or $2 billion goal, what is it, Elias? It's 25 million a week, right?
Yeah, right now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so as of right now, 25 million a week, which is super crazy, but you know, I think we're all on track. As Cynthia had mentioned earlier, we are going to be rolling out a new prospecting boot camp, which is going to really push, I think, new agents and seasoned agents to the next level. And so I'm really excited to see these numbers grow. I also want to thank everyone that signed up for one-on-one coachings with me this week. I think like 10 people signed up. So I can commend all of you for, you know, taking reins on taking your business to the next level. So I'm super looking forward to it. And for those that haven't, you know, and you want to jump on a one-on-one, take your business to the next level, please sign up. Otherwise, you guys are crushing the game. Let's get this bread. Oh yeah.
So make sure to drop your Calendly down below so people can sign up if they have not done their Spark Hire interview with you. But you guys, nonetheless, I want to make this a big deal on social. So make sure that you guys are screen grabbing that and you guys are talking about this on social. So let's continue on, you guys. Congratulations on an amazing week. I'm not too sure if this person is on today, but we got to give a shout out to your mentor, Eric. This dude is showing up in a big way. He already has 2 right now in the contract. He just closed 1. He's a brand new agent, tons and tons of traction. And when you talk to the guy, he's a closer. The way he communicates, the way he cuts through any falseness or pretentiousness, he just has a way of communicating that is very clear, precise, and direct, and it's really working for him. So he's not on the call today, but shout out to Daniel. Congratulations.
Hey, can you put that back up real quick, Elias?
Got it, brother. Hang tight real quick. Boom, got it. So congratulations to you, Daniel. We appreciate it.
Yeah, my boy.
All right, guys, listen, it's getting warm outside. The weather's changing. I like it. Well, not too much. I don't want to do, like yesterday, we came outside in Sacramento, it was really hot. But what are you most excited about now that spring is here? What are you looking at doing? What are you excited about doing? Is it hiking? Is it biking? Is it travel? What is it? So I want to know, like, what are you most excited about now that spring is here? Go ahead and light up the chat below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And please do not be shy. Ooh, okay. Roller skating. I love this. Let's see. For some reason, my internet is now acting weird. All right, so hikes, okay. Roller skating, Daisy Dukes, cool. Socializing, sunshine, sunbathing, taking more trips, golf, backpacking, Daisy Dukes. Sorry, did I say that one? Okay. Play with my son. I love this. Getting in my pool. Oh, I love that, Melissa. Park days with my son. Here's what I'm excited about now that it's spring. I'm just excited about cruising, right? I have a 67 Bug, cruising in my 67 Bug in Daisy Dukes. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to, you guys. So I'm excited about springtime.
It's my anniversary this week, and we're gonna ride down the, what is it, Highway 1? And we're just gonna like, yeah.
On one-wheelers?
We're gonna take our one wheels. I wanted to go to Death Valley and ride through Death Valley, but we're gonna take our one wheels and we'll ride along the coast and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. Yay. I'll take some videos and stuff too.
Oh, heck yeah. I can't wait. Skate park tours, swimming, camping, turkey season opens on Saturday. I don't know what, oh, okay. I was like, wait, what is turkey season? All right, Bill, I see you, bro. All right, cool. So sounds like the consensus is getting outside, wearing Daisy Dukes, and cruising. I love this. I love this. So you guys, listen, I appreciate you. Like, and I don't say that lightly, and I don't say it surface level. Like, I truly, truly appreciate all of your guys' efforts. What's happening is that this community is the company is growing, but what else is growing is our community is growing. You guys feel it when you're in the office, you're coming to boot camp, when you're coming to group coaching, like these communities are continued to grow and grow and grow. And I just cannot wait to see what the future holds. So we're looking at writing an offer on a property, or excuse me, an office in Irvine, California, thinking about Las Vegas, we're thinking about Phoenix, we're thinking about Team Fast New Jersey. I look at this as fast global enterprises in the next couple of years. And so you guys, we're just doing really, really big things, and we can't do it without the talented people like yourselves and helping, and you guys helping us really catapult the voice and the vision of this company. So we thank you guys tremendously for all of your work, all of your all of your dedication, because $26 million in production for 1 week, that is crazy, guys. It's absolutely crazy. But you know what? It doesn't come to me as a surprise. Like, that's just who you are. You guys are champions, and champions are always going to find a way to win. So that's all I have for you guys today. I appreciate you guys. Listen, if you're going to be in the San Jose area today, we're actually going to a job fair down there for people that are getting their real estate license and want to sell real estate eventually. So I can drop it in Slack. We're going to a career fair. If you're in that area, you want to pop by, you want to schmooze, you want to say hello to some people, would love to have you out there. But and then we're going to be in Concord tomorrow at the Hilton from 5 to 8 o'clock. So if you guys are in the area, you want to stop by and schmooze and say hello and stand at the booth with us and give out swag, come by. We'd love to have you there. The more the merrier. So if there's nothing else, appreciate you guys more than you know.
Have a good week, everyone.
Who is that? Is that Thug Life?
Who's that?
Carrie, Kato, right here.
And she's like, put my camera on. I'm like, nope, because mama didn't do her hair.
And right here.
Hey, have a good week, everyone.
Have a good week, everyone.
Aw, I have nothing else to say. Have a good week, everyone. Appreciate you guys.